Hey lovely people, so I came across a very interesting news video on YouTube by the news station WJZ, a Baltimore news station. I am from Baltimore, so this caught my attention. And it's about Black women, namely in Maryland, who are leaving more traditional types of religions, mostly Christianity, to pursue and to practice and to explore I guess say more ancient types of spirituality. You can call that witchcraft. And this is really interesting. I'm just gonna play this really quickly.
Growing numbers of African American women in Maryland and across the nation are leaving traditional church worship. All of them are in search of something else, a spiritual belief that connects them to their ancestors and where they can feel more empowered to control their own well-being. They have found it in ancient forms of spiritual contact. Some call it witchcraft, a term they accept and embrace. For most of us, this is how we worship.
So I'm just gonna stop it there. But you know, I feel like this is very interesting. I myself grew up in a Christian household, and now I've moved very far away from that, and I have been exploring the occult, metaphysics in more ancient forms of spirituality. You may call it witchcraft, Wicca, Santeria. I have been educating myself on these types of spiritualities because it honestly it just, to me, they make more sense. A lot of the talk about manifestation and the psychology of magic and using the materials around you as symbols in order to keep your mental focus on your goals and what you want to manifest is just, to me, it just makes a lot more sense than praying to kind of like a very vague spiritual authoritarian figure. And I mean, if you study the history of religion has been used for some very sinister agendas. Religion has been used to justify murders and rape, and I mean, trust me, witchcraft is not, you know, free of negativity and negative realities. However, there does seem to be more freedom for the individual in practicing these types of spiritual practices or these types of spiritual traditions. And another point I would like to make is, although I have come across this video while I was in Maryland a couple of months ago. I was in Maryland for 3 months straight, and there was no place to there was no public place, no announced place on social media or in the general media about places where people who are interested in practicing these types of spiritualities to meet. Like, there was no kind of obvious community, and I'm not sure if that's on purpose. It probably is. It's probably best not to broadcast this type of these types of practices. But I really do wonder where one can find a community in which they can explore and learn more about alternative religions, alternative spiritual practices. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents on the topic of the growing number of Black women leaving churches for witchcraft. It's exciting. I find it very exciting. I'm so happy that there are people thinking more critically about the type of spiritualities and spiritual practices they are taking on and embedding in their own lifestyles. And I'm glad to see people thinking in more alternative ways and taking on alternative ways of living. Everything isn't for everybody, right? Everything ain't for everybody. And it's good to see that some people are thinking more critically and pushing back against some of the more mainstream and traditional Orthodox religions. But yeah, so tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about kind of like communities that explore the occult. Have you been able to access them in your own area, in your own region? If not, what are some things you do in order to communicate with other people interested in this topic? All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.